Razor Ricky back with another video. I was pressured. I was told I was overdue. Jimmy Shaves a Lot reminded me that it's been a few days, so here I am. Hope everybody had a good day. It's Monday, so probably not. Anyway, tonight we're going to try Catie's bubbles. I've heard great stuff about it. Terre Verte, I believe, is how you pronounce that. Probably not. I can't speak different languages. I got enough trouble with English. Oak moss, sandalwood, and patchouli. That smells like a hippy. There's a little hippy. I could sniff that and kick a hacky sack. This is why I don't have friends. Alright. And the razor and blade. Here, let's talk about the blade first. These 7 o'clocks, people tend to like them. I'm going to use a green 7 o'clock this time. The super stainless. I don't know what makes them super. I don't know if they're bitten by a radioactive animal or something like that. But anyway, I saw Catie uses DE89, and it might seem like a cop-out, but this razor's pretty cool, and I like it. So that's where the super stainless is going to stay. The second new thing I've never used, like I said, you can probably look at the soap again. I've never used that. It does smell good. It's not as heavy on the hippie as I led you to believe. I was talking about a badger brush that I had. That's West Coast Shaving. I doubt you can see the branding on that, but it's engraved with it there a tad. The silver tip. Now I do have there a Simpson. That's their best badger, but it's the special, so it's teeny tiny. It's a travel badger brush. I'm gonna stick that back in the water. I got that one soaking in the Dr. Who mug. And then a while ago, a long time ago, my wife sold Avon, and she got me an aftershave called Luck. I don't know if you can get this outside the States or if they even still make it anymore. Sometimes they do limited runs on some stuff, but it smells great and it works great. So I'm going to skip an aftershave and go to a balm. But I probably will hit it with some witch hazel, but it just depends on how the shave goes. Anyway, let's get started. We'll wet the face. And here in cold water is the way to go. So let's do that. I said, oh, it'll make the bristles stand up. I'm like, well, okay. Let's do that. And pre-shave as per usual. I find something I like. I really don't care about the trend that everybody's using. And I know I don't like pre-shave oils. They gunk up my razors. And they're a bitch to clean out of the sink. And I'm not going through it for the sake of a video. Somebody wants me to use one. Say something in the comments. How was your Monday? Are you well? My Monday was crap. It's been raining all day. And it's hurricane season. I live in South Mississippi, so that's always on your mind. And this is like the peak of the season. Here soon, we're going to be doing the Katrina. Hurricane Katrina. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. It's just a little storm. It didn't kill anybody or anything. New Orleans got all the media, but don't get me started. It'll be the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and we're all freaking out about that. Anyway, back to the shave. My badger brush. I really like this thing. It does got that funk smell to it. And shake some of the water out, leave it a bit damp, not dry, but that is damp. And we're going to go soap, brush, soap. I noticed I got a few more subscribers over the weekend, and I've been chatting with people in the comments on their videos, on my videos, on other people's videos. I'm starting to gain some traction. I like it. I like watching other people's channels and watching how they do things and trying to incorporate some of their style into mine and some of the things they do, and to some of the things that I do. This brush is loading up like it's about to move. This thing is going. And that, a lot of people use these badger brushes in bowls, so let's just take it to the face and see what happens here. But yeah, I think it's Ken Shaving and BSing. I like his stuff. Those shaving faces. I gotta work on my shave face. And watching his technique. He used the same razor in back-to-back shaves. And nobody said anything except for good shave. You must really like the razor. That's my opinion. If you really like the razor, use it. They say these things are thirsty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my mug here, and I'm just going to dip just a tad and see if I can't get this thing to foam up. There we go. Sometimes you can feel the soap grab your face in the brush and it gives you resistance, so you just add a tad of water. You don't want to overdo it, because if you put too much water, it's real hard to come back. From too much water rather than not enough. Maybe I shook too much out. But like I said, you'd rather be under than over. Just dip it just a tad. And there's not a ton of water on that, but and I should probably just use like one new item per video or something like that, because I really want to talk about the soap and how it smells, but I also want to talk about this brush. So I'll give each one. How about the first pass, we'll talk about the soap, and the second pass we'll talk about the brush, if I can remember to stick to that. We'll do it that way. Set this over here. It's a really small half bath, but it's the space that I'm allotted. So I'm going to use it. And get my razor nice and warm and wet. There's that. So let's start. Short stroking it. That's been the deal my whole life. The DE89 never disappoints. And that blade is rocking. Some people don't really like the 7 o'clocks for some reason. It's probably the same thing as anything else, really. It comes down to preference. And I think it's unfair that sometimes people review a blade and they say, "Oh, it's garbage. Don't use that." And I got chewed up by that Darby or Derby, whatever. And I specifically remember saying I wouldn't use one again. But some people like them. Some people prefer them. Like, oh, they're better after the second or third shave. Like, okay, well, the first one tore me up, and I couldn't I couldn't cope. Throw some water on that one. The soap is great. It's slick, even without rinsing. That's nice and slick. The post shave feel, I guess, is what everybody's calling it. After the first pass, I would probably dry whip it. I wouldn't reapply, but for the sake of getting to use this again. This thing is performing. West Coast Shaving does a really good job with their brushes. Like I said, this is the silver tip. And I had a sale going on not long ago. Where they had like 15 or 20% off, or one day they were doing no limit free shipping. You could buy $5 worth of crap and you'd get it for free, free shipping. You didn't have to spend the $50, and then they had another day where it was $35 and you got like a $20 brush for $5, and that was that synthetic. Which I really like. So they had, I think, 10 or $15 off of this particular style brush, and I figured, why not get a silver tip? Turned out to be a worthwhile investment. I really like it. It does have some funk to it. I bought more brushes that said, oh, they're gonna stink a little bit. Yeah, a couple of shaves, it'll go away. I've lathered with that thing in my hand in a bowl, and the smell's still there. Can't complain about that at all. This is it. A badger hair. Get rid of that. Yeah, a new brush might shed a bit. That's normal. That one hadn't been as bad as I read. Like I said, I lathered with it a few times. In my hand and in a bowl. And I think I lost one or two hairs. I just lost one again. But like I said, that's normal. Boar brushes, that I've had my Simode, I think I lose 3 or 4, maybe 5 hairs the last 2 or 3 times I've used it. I think it's calmed down a bit now, but And I don't know if anybody noticed at the beginning of the video, I tried something new. I just threw together a quick little 7 or 8 second intro. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I keep it? Should I toss it away? Should I try to take pictures of crap that I own and put it in there instead of what is already in there? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go for one more. I'm feeling brave. I'm feeling lucky. That kind of ties into the aftershave. Luck. How about that? Got a little bit of cleanup to do back here. That's normal for me. Like I said, all my hair grows in all white trash in different directions, and it's all humpback and crooked. Well, good thing I'm not looking for a full-on another cut above thick lather. Chris makes an art out of it. I don't know how he does every shave. It's like that, and then he just quick wipes it all off. I'm like, you spent 20 minutes doing that. There's nothing there. Now, let's rinse the face. No. Cold water. I'm not going to scrub dry. I'm going to pat dry. Like I said, you get a lot of slick left back from this Catie's bubbles. So I'm not worried a tad about going back and getting these stragglers. Those few stragglers. It's probably because I was moving fast and I went out of order like I usually do. I do with across, and then I typically never go against, but I did go against and then across this time. So whew, that feels fantastic. And like I said, we're going to use Luck. It's a Avon brand aftershave conditioner. Glycerin, water, some fragrance, alcohol. Got a tad of alcohol in it from, it's been a while since I used it, but it's kind of runny. But it's a very light balm. And let's see if I can get that without looking. There we go. And we'll, yeah, that's fantastic. Nice, light, clean smell. Barely any burn. Like I said, it's got a little alcohol in it, but very little. No menthol. But it's light. I can feel it airing off. And kind of drying away a little while. But I watched a lot of videos this morning. Ken Shaving and BS, and watched those. Watched Flash's unfortunate destruction chrome flake video. That sucks. Even though it doesn't affect the razor as far as the way it shaves, that still sucks. I hope that never happens to anything I got. And then Jimmy Saves a Lot. He's got a mail call video I've got to go watch, but I think that's the only one I got to catch up on. So thanks for tuning in this time. I appreciate it. Like I said, let me know what you think about the intro. If there's anything that you could suggest I use next. I've still got the slant that I haven't used and the Rockwell that I haven't used. And a couple of soaps. Not very many left. I'm trying to get more. So, but that's it. Shave's done. I'm just as ugly as I was before, but I got less hair on my face, which makes it slightly more socially acceptable. I'm still ugly. Anyway, enjoy your week. The rest of the week, I'll probably see you this weekend. I'll get another one up. Sorry for the inconsistency with uploading, but just happens sometimes. Life happens. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your next shave. I'm gone. I got shit to do.